Now you have the app, which is ERSB Mobile Connect. So we're gonna open it. And everything should be already set up in case you close the app. So we put the address, hit next, then we put our username and passwords, but we gotta make sure we hit caregivers. As you see up there, there's two options, administrator and caregiver. Then we hit login. And we see the home page. Here is the case for that day, for the current day. We hit the case, where it says the name of the client, and we're gonna see the confirmation assignment, which is just confirming that you cannot transmit COVID-19. Now we have the home page for that case. And to clock in, we're gonna see this clock. So we tap the clock, and now we're gonna see our current location. It's gonna be red, then it's gonna turn green. Now you know you're within parameters to do the clock in. Clock in successful. The next thing is the clock out, which is almost the same with just a minor difference. So we hit the clock, but now it's gonna ask me for the client's signature. So you gotta go get the client, get its signature, and it's gonna allow you to do the clock out. It's just a verification step. And then we hit clock out. Now we gotta do the plan of care, which is essentially what generates an invoice for us to be able to charge your client or the insurance company appropriately. And that's in the plan of care. And when you hit the plan of care, we're gonna see a list of all the required or essential activities for that specific client. So, and it's super important that we do this, because if not, we cannot charge the client. This is like proof of work, essentially. So here we see the list. The ones in red it's what the client asked for, but it's not essentially required if he doesn't want it, obviously. So we hit what we did that day by going complete, or we put client refuse, and then the per request those are additional activities that only if the client asked you, or you just happen to do that, then you put those. But under that list, you find 3 other lists, and those are different types of activities. So this is homemaking services, and then we hit what corresponds to the things that we did that day. Then the final list is personal care, which for insurance is the most important. But not necessarily. So, and now we hit save. Very important, we hit save. And now our invoice is going to be successfully be able to be generated. And oh, and that note, there's like a little pencil next to the activities. Then you can write additional stuff. Like, let's say you drove the client, you hit the pencil, and then you put, I drove the client 16 miles, or, well, it's quite a bit, but you know what I'm saying. in the date where it says Wednesday, February 17th, you can hit the little arrows to change the date, or you can hit the date to change it manually. As you can see, I'm changing the date. And you should be done and ready to go to work. Thank you.